What's up, guys, and welcome back to some more Minecraft 1.17. Now, last time, we kind of just explored all around this world we found a spot to build a house, and we built this schnazzy little cottage thing. I think it looks pretty good. Not the best thing I've ever built, for sure, but certainly not the worst. That block up there looks kind of funky. I don't think it's supposed to be like that, but regardless, this is what it looks like. And today, we actually have a lot of stuff to do. Let me go fix that block, though, because that's definitely going to bother me. Okay, well, anyway, yeah, today we have a lot of stuff to do. All right, we have the interior of the house to do, and we certainly have to do some mining. And then there's another build I would like to make. So this one is going to be quite eventful. Hopefully you guys are ready for it. I kind of am. I don't know. But just a little bit off camera, I chopped down all the spruce trees we had, and I planted them back again. You can actually plant spruce trees, like, all in a row, and they will just make massive clumps of trees. So, yeah, we're going to do that from now on. And I also used all the spruce wood to put in a floor to the bottom. It's a pretty basic, like, pattern, but I don't think it looks too bad in here. I didn't know what else to do for the floor, so figured why not just do this. And, yeah, so today we have to tackle the entire inside of this house. All right, so I've done a lot of thinking. I was going to do something interesting for the second floor over here, but I could not get anything to work. So instead, it's going to be the exact same design as the floor down below. So just like alternating blocks here, and we're going to strip them all. I think I'm going to leave it kind of like this, right? And then we're going to put, I was going to put a trapdoor here, but I kind of can't. Actually, if we get rid of this one, we can, I think. So I think I can still make it out of here, right? Yeah, okay, cool. So we're going to put a trapdoor right there. All right, anyway, we're going to keep it as it is here. So for the bottom, it's going to look like there are just slabs on this floor up here. And when you actually get up here, it's going to be the same design as down below. I like that a lot more. I kind of like that we don't have the same exact design straight above as we do down here. I'm good with that. Now I need stairs. I need spruce stairs. We actually have a lot. Okay, cool. Because I need to put in this area. Okay, now the front here is looking good, I think. Perfectly fine with this roof here. This looks good enough to me too, because then we have a second floor with a lot of space. I'm happy with this. We just need to do a couple more things. Now, this could actually go. And I'll show you why in a second. So we're going to bring this over here. This over here. Section this off a little bit more, right? Okay, I modified this roof a little bit in here. Okay, I think it looks a little bit better. It gives it some depth, and I think it works with this design. So we kind of sectioned off the two rooms here. And I don't think it looks half bad. Now, we have the amazing task of transporting all of our stuff into different chests. I hate organizing stuff, but it's super, super important. I'm just going to throw my bed up here for now because it's eventually going to go somewhere up here. I don't know where it just did. We'll throw it here for now. Doesn't really matter. Okay, well, anyway, let's go ahead and start organizing these chests. I don't want to do this, but it's very, very necessary. This is also where we spend all of our wood. Because now I have to make a lot more chests to finish this, which is fine. You know, we'll get there. Honestly, this could be a really good time to start taking down the birch forest. I'm not going to bore you guys with showing you all of the organization process, but I will come back when we have a full chest room. All right, so as it stands right now, we have a good bit of storage in here, right? And, ooh, honestly, I just thought of something else. Let me go get a little bit of spruce wood. Hang on, we can make this room look a lot better. Dude, look at this massive spruce tree we just have. It's so easy to farm spruce wood, it's ridiculous. Also, this, you know, moderately sized acacia wood tree. I love it. That's definitely the best way to grow wood, by the way. Just putting the saplings, like, straight in a row. And especially if you have spruce wood, you can put them in a row of, like, 2 by 2. You know, like 2 straight rows. It's nice. It grows a massive tree. Okay, well, anyway, with this spruce wood, I think we can make this room look a lot nicer. Have another little doorway option here, right? We could do that. That looks nice in the corner right there. We will figure out that little part right there. Honestly, I don't know what to do with it just yet. We will figure it out, okay? But for now, we're definitely going to do that. Get 2 separate doorways here, making them look pretty nice, right? There we go. This is how the doorway is going to look then for the storage room. Need a little bit more spruce to finish this, but I think it's going to look pretty nice. So let's do that. Get some more trapdoors, which I definitely have. Right, there we go. Get a few more trapdoors, and then bada boom. I think it looks pretty nice. And we can kind of keep this whole design going of that. I don't know if I have any fences. I have one more fence. Let's go. Bada boom, right? Just a little bit of a different archway. I think it adds a lot. I didn't want to have the exact same kind of archway here. I think this one is a lot more open for a more open room. So I actually like that quite a bit. So we have, what, 16 chests in here? That's a lot of storage. That should be good enough for the time being. I don't think I'm going to need much more than this for a long time, right? Okay, so here we go. The chest room is, for the most part, done, like for now. At least with all the materials and stuff we have now, I put them into a bunch of these chests. Some of these are still empty, like these ones over here. I have nothing to put in those yet. But like a lot of these ones over here are like kind of organized, like a little bit. All right, now we just have to decorate the rest of the downstairs here. And what I'm pretty much going to do is just throw a bunch of like shelves like this all over the place. And on these shelves, we're going to have some like useful like materials and useful equipment to use. Like for example, if I can find it, my stone cutter. Put the stone cutter right there. Bada boom. Probably put a crafting table around here somewhere too. Maybe put that like elevated a little bit. I don't mind that look. That fence is still there, but it works. It's whatever. And then I do need a composter. Snag one of those bad boys. We're gonna put that right there. And then, can I remember this? Where is it? Oh, it's right here. Okay, perfect. We're gonna put some leaves. Bada boom. And we got a little plant. It's nice. Okay. Now for this section, I think I'm gonna leave this a little bit blank for now. Okay? Because in here, I need to fill up the rest of this wall first. So before I add anything else, I'm gonna wait until I can fill this wall. But we can definitely do the upstairs, and I have to decorate the bed. I am so bad at doing anything in bedrooms. That sounds interesting out of context. In Minecraft, I don't know how to make a bedroom look nice. I'm also running out of spruce wood. So you know what? When in doubt, worry about it later. So we're just gonna do just this one room. I think this room turned out pretty well. I'm comfortable with it. I do want to do some mining though, so let's go ahead and do that. Now I need 2 water buckets. Now I'm grabbing 2 of them for a specific reason. One of them just gonna be mining with. The other one is going to be for something else, and you'll see later. But let's just fill both of these guys up. Do I still have the Frostwalker boots on? I do. I don't know if I want to keep these on. Actually, it doesn't really make much of a difference. I'll just leave them on. It's fine. There's a cave over here that I noticed when we were chopping down these trees and stuff, like I think in last episode. So we're gonna go ahead and explore this one and see what we can find. Hopefully there's some good stuff down here, and hopefully it doesn't just end right away. Obviously there's some coal right on the surface. Can I please place a torch? There we go. There's some coal right on the surface. I saw this a while ago, and it's 1 piece. Okay. Kind of wish I just mined that when I first saw it. Whatever. Doesn't matter. But it looks like this goes down at least a little bit. There was a creeper in here a while ago. I'm sure he despawned by now, but hopefully there's no other spookies around here. I also don't have a sword, but that's honestly fine. We can make this work, because we can just like definitely take a second or two to smelt some of this stuff. Oh, well that's cool. There's an abandoned nether portal right underneath here. That's actually kind of sick. Maybe I make the actual nether portal right there. This cave doesn't really look like it goes out to much, but I mean at least it's some nice and easy surface materials. I don't mind this. I'm gonna grab some copper. I do want to use copper to build at some point. I just don't know what for yet. I'll figure out a use for it eventually. But for now, we're just going to keep stockpiling it. I'll use it at some point. This cave actually looks decent. Oh, what's up, dude? How you doing? A silk touch gold hoe. Look at that. This can almost be completed, I think. Wait, can this be completed? Oh, no, it can't. It probably could. If there's obsidian underneath this obsidian and this obsidian, this can actually be completed. This silk touch golden hoe is pretty cool, but like, how good is that actually going to be, you know? I'll leave it in that chest. I might eventually come back for it. This cave definitely goes down a little bit right over there. I noticed it before. I also did not realize there was iron in the wall here. Yeah, so this cave at least goes down a decent bit. Hopefully it continues down there for a while. I'd like to find diamonds today. That would be really nice if we're able to. Hello? Another creeper. Hello, creeper. Another creeper. Oh, no. I'm glad we have a shield, I guess. There's a lot of creepers in this cave, dude. What's up? How you doing, man? Just blow up. That's fine. Just do it. I don't really care. Thanks. You blew up some of the ore for me. How gracious. I like don't have time to stop and get all this stuff. I literally just keep getting distracted with different parts of the cave. This is a really big cave. I'm glad it's near our house. I will take that. It's probably a good time now to settle down and craft some stuff. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead. Throw that out. 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 Okay, and then we're we're gonna go ahead and craft a furnace, and we're gonna smelt all the iron we have so far, because then we can make a full set of iron armor. Probably just gonna throw out this armor that I have on. Yeah, I don't need any of these pieces of armor anymore. Like, the gold would be good for the nether, but I'd rather just make like boots or a helmet or something. I don't want pants in the nether. Also, there's a nice little tip, I guess, but you can convert all of this into just copper blocks of raw copper. It makes storing it a little bit better. But let's start making the full set of iron armor. So I'm just gonna chuck this off to the side here. All right, I'm gonna block it off so we don't have to worry about this anymore. I don't want to pick any of this stuff up by accident. There we go. Okay, cool. I will never see that armor again. I apologize to the armor. Okay, like you're getting left behind a little bit, but it's okay. It's all right because I'm thriving now. You can also do that same thing that I just did with the blocks of raw copper. You can do that with blocks of raw iron as well. It's a good way of just like, I mean, at least for the copper, it's a good way of telling how much copper you're going to be able to like build with. Because of course the raw copper you can't build with or anything like that. Like you have to make it into blocks of copper after you smelt it and everything. But if you just make it straight into the blocks of raw copper, it tells you how many blocks of regular copper you're going to have. So I guess a good way to like keep track in your head of how much stuff you have. Okay, this cave seems like it goes down very far, which is really nice. Okay, I don't want to lose where I'm smelting everything, because that would really suck. All right, and just like that, we have a full set of iron armor. Feel way safer going places now. And I finally have a sword to attack with, and we no longer have to attack with an axe, which is nice. Let's get 2 more pieces of iron. We can make 2 more pickaxes. 3 pickaxes should be enough for the time being. And I think now we are ready to continue exploring. We have a lot of stuff. We have a full set of iron armor, some more tools. I'm good to go down this cave. I'm good to descend down the cave because there's a pretty cool area down here. It looks like, at least, with some lava down there. So that's always good to see. Maybe we can find some diamonds. I don't even know if we're at the right level, but we'll see. Okay, so that's eventful. There's a lot of little pockets in this cave for stuff to spawn, which I don't like. Let's take it one little pocket at a time. See how much stuff we're going to come out of this with. We're probably going to have a lot of iron after all this, which is nice. Iron's very useful. Oh, this goes into a much bigger cave. Okay, yeah. Okay, yep, we're going to continue exploring this way. This looks pretty sick. What's up, Drowned? How you doing? Sounds like there's lava, like, completely underneath this. Okay, this is tough. What I saw before, I'm pretty sure, was deep slate. This is tough, though. This block looks okay, but deep slate looks nice. I really like what that looks like. Okay, I'm going to continue just going down. There's not much down here, but let's look around a little bit. I see some lapis. I'll take that for sure. Oh, yeah, and then there's variants of each ore in the cobbled deep slate, which looks awesome. Like, the gold looks so cool in this. I feel like the gold recolor, or like reskin, I guess, looks the best out of them all. I don't know, there's something about it. Something about the color of it. It looks so nice. Little lava pool. Okay, not bad. Potential little lava pool over here too. Alright, a bigger lava pool. Some more lapis. Yeah, this cave is massive. Obviously, this pales in comparison of like what the update will eventually bring out, but still, it's a nice find. Especially for like the first cave we go in. This has a ton of stuff for us. Dude, redstone in the deep slate. Oh, that looks beautiful. That looks so good. I want to see diamonds in this. I don't think I actually ever have yet. I want to do something with this deep slate. I don't know what just yet. But something has to be done with this block. This block is so nice looking. I think there's a bunch of different variants of it too. Mining around a little bit. Like, I don't want to do strip mining or anything like that, but if I find a big pocket of lava, I don't mind mining around a little bit in it just to see if there's anything we could find. Like any diamonds, potentially. If I can make it out of here with a couple diamonds, that would be huge. Let's go. We found our first diamonds. Okay, and it's at least 3. I love that. Let's go. All right. Gotta be careful with these ones because there might be lava underneath. I really hope there's not. We should be good. 1, 2. Oh, this is gonna be a big vein. 3, 4, 5. We have 6 diamonds in our first vein. Oh, that's phenomenal. Anything else around here? There's still another side of this cave I can certainly check out. I don't want to be too greedy here, though. I definitely don't want to die with these diamonds. Alright, it might be time to resurface. I don't really want to spend that much time down here in case I die. Like, I don't want to overstay my welcome. That would really be unfortunate if I died with 6 diamonds on me. The first 6 diamonds, too. I can't lose the first diamonds of the world, okay? I also did not save the coordinates of the house. That's definitely on me. Should have probably done that. Yeah, it is definitely time to get out of here. There's a lot of mobs around. All right, now we're just gonna tunnel up. I don't really care what I'm leaving behind down here. I'll come back down again eventually, probably after I enchant, because I do want fortune on something before I come back again. Because I'm sure you guys know this, but you can now fortune like iron and gold and stuff like that. You can fortune pretty much everything you can get from a cave now. You know, they changed it so iron, of course, is raw iron and raw gold and stuff like that, right? And you can fortune that stuff now, which is massive. And you can also fortune copper, but copper already gives you a lot. So fortuning copper would just give you an absurd amount of copper. That was really successful. We got diamonds, we got a lot of iron, got a lot of coal, got some copper. The only thing we didn't find was a geode. And one other thing I wanted to find. I don't want to say it just yet. We'll find them eventually, I'm sure. Here's a hint, though. It's what the second water bucket was for. We didn't get to use it, sadly, but it's okay. But yeah, I definitely need some sleep in real life. I will see you guys tomorrow for me in real life, but like 2 seconds for you guys. All right, so it's actually been a couple days here for me since, you know, the last section of the video. Obviously only a couple seconds for you guys. But throughout that time, I've just been playing this world sparingly and just getting some resources for the build I wanted to finish this video off with. So if you look in this chest right here, we have a lot of wood. We have way too much spruce wood. I definitely do not need this much of it, but that's what happens when you mine that many spruce trees. As you can see, there's like 4 big spruce trees in a row right there. That's what happens when you mine it once. You get a lot of spruce wood. But we also have a good bit of acacia, we have some oak, and then these birch planks are just going to be for sticks when I have to make like fences and stuff like that. But yeah, we're going to begin making a farm. We're going to be making an animal farm. There's going to be room for sheep and for cows in this place, like 2 of the most important, you know, farming animals. Probably the most important farming animals to get. You know, wool is super useful, you know, late game-ish when you want to get netherite stuff. And then cows, of course, when you're working on enchanting. And just for like a solid food source, it's nice to have a bunch of them. But we're going to put it right there, right in this plot of land. I think this is enough room. We're going to have the building kind of come like that. It's going to be like a rectangle right there-ish, and then the pens are going to be behind it. And I think it's going to look really nice. I still have yet to design the upstairs of this house right here, but you know what? For now, it is serviceable. I don't really see it that often. I only really see the downstairs here, which I also have not completely finished. I kind of want to wall this area off, just so like the furnace room and stuff is in its own area. Also, I'm pretty sure I finished all like the furnaces and stuff like that. I don't think you guys saw that. But anyway, let's go and start with this other build. Now, I built this in a creative world, at least most of it. I built like the shell of it in a creative world just to get the dimensions, you know, down and everything like that. And I think it looks pretty nice. So let's just go through and start placing down all this spruce. So the spruce is going to be for like the outside of the building, like the pillars going up, and then the body of it actually is also going to be spruce. I forgot about that. So maybe we didn't get too much wood. And there's a chance we did, because we have a lot of spruce wood in here. We probably won't be using all these stacks. Okay, so I had to load up the creative world again just to make sure I know exactly what I'm doing here. But let's go ahead and start placing down the spruce. All right, so this is how long the place is going to be, right? So the idea, let me kind of go through this a little bit. The entrance is going to be right here. You're going to walk in. The left side here is going to be where all the cows go. So this is going to be like fenced off with a fence gate somewhere in the middle of this. And then this is going to be completely open. Right, so it's going to come out to a fenced area out here. Okay, and then on the right side here, the same exact thing, just with sheep. And there should be more than enough area for them. So like, I'll probably have like a piece of fence in the middle here separating both of them, because I don't want them like mingling that much, right? I don't want to have a weird cow-sheep hybrid. If like different mobs could breed together in this game, that would be really strange. Anyway though, we're just gonna go ahead and take all of these up an extra 4 more. All right, now with them being raised up to 5 total, we should be good to start putting in the walls. Now the wall design is going to be a little bit different than what I typically do. I usually just use like one type of wood, as you can see. Like right there, it's just like oak and oak planks and stuff like that, right? This one is going to be spruce on this side here. We're gonna have acacia in the middle, and then spruce again on this side. Of course, I didn't point this out, but the spruce I'm using here is going to be spruce planks and then stripped spruce logs. I just remembered one thing I forgot to get for the wall design here. We need glass. Because I need to put windows in this. And then on these sides here, we're going to have trapdoors, you know, as like window shutters for these 2 windows. And it looks pretty nice. We're going to do this same design on this other face right here. Okay, so I was just fighting a skeleton, and he dropped really good leggings. Like for being a skeleton. Unbreaking 2, projectile protection 2. Chainmail leggings. I mean, sure. I will take those. I don't know if chainmail is the same as iron. I think it is, actually. Actually, it's a little bit worse. But I'm going to take him for the projectile protection. That might help a little bit against skeletons in the future. And then this wall here is going to be the same as this wall essentially just like flipped. So instead of having one small one in the middle and two of these bigger ones on the outside, it's one of the bigger ones on the inside and then two small ones on the outside. Just a bit of variety here. And then as well, of course, you got to put in the trapdoors on the middle here. And then this is going to be the design for the back walls, the ones that go outside, right? So it's going to be incredibly open, but it's going to be fenced out in the back here, so it's not going to be unsafe or anything like that for these animals. I also plan on taking away this little mountain here, this little hill. I don't even know why I called it a mountain. It's certainly not. But this little hill, I will be taking away at some point as well. I just haven't felt like doing it yet. So nothing can like come here and hop over or anything like that. So we should be good. There shouldn't be any zombies or creepers or anything like that in the animal pens. But this is going to be the design for both of these back walls here. All right, so it's coming along, right? We have two little buildings, it looks like, here right now. But they will be connected by an acacia section, okay? So the acacia section in the middle here is going to be incredibly similar to this right here, this little archway. So we're gonna do the same kind of thing. So like I said before, this is similar to these little archways, they're just a little bit tinier. All right, and then on this back wall, we're gonna have this interesting looking window that is going to be entirely open, but there is going to be a fence probably stretching out from the middle here, so nothing should be able to jump through this and get out or anything like that. And that is pretty much going to be like the bottom floor here. I'm not going to make a second floor. I think I'm gonna have like a little bit of storage in this bottom floor here. We can have some like shelves potentially around this window. I think it can look kind of cool. But let's work on the roof. Now the roof is mainly going to be out of oak slabs. I think almost primarily. We might have a small section of stairs, but for the most part it's going to be slabs. There is going to be a small section that is out of stairs, and it's going to be right here. So we're going to build these up two more, I believe. Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to put a window up here then, which can look pretty nice. It's not going to be accessible, but it could look kind of cool, I guess. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so this part's going to be raised up just the smallest amount. It's not going to be like another floor or anything like that. I could potentially throw some kind of storage up there. Maybe we can get some system inside for that. I don't know just yet, but I think it's going to make the roof look a little bit more interesting. But now for the main roof, it is going to be made out of slabs. I'm actually pretty stupid. I forgot that the roof actually starts out with a layer of stairs right there. So let me go do that on the other side too. All right, then let me just show you what I'm going to do for this roof here. So you bring a layer of stairs right there, like I said before. And then we're going to have one stair like jutting out one past like the edge of the wall here. And then upside down stair. And then we're going to slab all the way up. So a slab on top of that, slab next to it, slab on top of that, next to it, on top, next to it, on top, and then you will meet in the middle when you do that on the other side. And it should look like this. Now, I don't want to have like a big roof on this. I think this smaller, like more round roof looks a little bit better than, you know, just like a standard, just stair roof. I think that looks a lot better. One small thing I'm going to change for the roof is I'm going to put a upside down stair facing this way. And we're going to make it look like it kind of peeks up a little bit on the edge. I think that's going to look kind of cool on either side. You know what? I'm going to scrap the idea of having a little bit extra right here. That second window, I'm going to take it down. I think we're just going to keep this a box like this, and I think I'm going to try to do something else with the roof here. And we're going to make it look interesting another way. So instead of just going all the way across like you would normally expect it to do, we are going to bring it out like that. And we're going to build up here. So it's going to go like that then all the way across. So this is going to extend this way and then go across to there. Yeah, I think that's going to be interesting enough to break up just the straight roof. So I like that. Okay, so this is what the roof is going to look like then from the floor. I think that looks pretty nice. I'm a fan of that. Of course, we have to fill in like the little top bits there, but I will certainly get to that after we sleep. Now, we can't do the exact same design we've been doing for these little archways here because on the bottom we're going to need some fences, but we can at least do the same on the top there. And then maybe like down to here we can do. All right, this is what we needed all the birch wood for. We have to make all these sticks because we're going to use a lot of fences here. And this is what it's going to look like on either side here, which I think can look really nice. So this is going to be the way we get into both of these pens. And then this back fence, I think I'm just going to make this oak just to kind of mix it up a little bit more. This is all going to be oak in the back here. And yeah, the cows and sheep are going to have a good old time in this area. I'm sure of it. Okay, so we have this thing at least like fully functional at the moment. Like we can put animals in here and they can't get out unless I open one of these doors. I do still need to make the exterior like design and stuff like that because we really haven't done much. But I think it's looking pretty nice. I'm probably going to keep the majority of the ground in here like grass or like podzol once we get silk touch, and then like coarse dirt or something like that, like have some kind of design with that. But you know, for the time being, it looks pretty good in here. There's a lot of room for all of the animals. And I think the area itself looks really nice. We kind of just need some windows now. And we can use some other decoration blocks to design the outside. But I think I'm going to save that for next time. We're going to do the exterior of this building, and we're also going to get all the animals next time. I think this episode was really productive. We designed the inside of that a little bit. We went mining for a while, and we built this. Looks really nice in my opinion. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.
Where every step you take is do or die.